Grayson wants to buy 3 video games that are $45 each. He has saved $90 so far. How much more does Grayson need to save? So I want you to think about what this question is asking us to figure out. So what I'm thinking, it says, how much more money does Grayson need to save? I think, how much money does he already have? We know he already has $90. We know he has 90. And we know that he wants to buy 3 games, so I'm going to draw my 3 games because drawing a picture is a great problem-solving strategy. Draw my 3 games, and they are $45 each. Now man, $45 is a pretty big number. So I'm going to think, what are some of those problem-solving, the multiplication strategies and tools that we have learned this school year? I know I can make equal groups, which is essentially basically what I just did up here. I could do a strip diagram, which is similar. I could skip count, but I'm not very good at skip counting by 45. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe do a partial products. So I'm going to draw my big rectangle, divide it in half like that, or about half. Remember, right here, you add. Over here on the left, you're multiplying. So what am I going to put over here, right here, and right here? Over here, I'm not going to split this number into anything, and I know I have 1 group, 2 group, 3 groups, right? 3 video games. And I'm going to break that 45 into I'm going to do a 40 and a 5, right? I think that's pretty easy for me. I'm going to erase some of this so it's easier for us to see, so it's not so confusing. Just going to erase. Okay. So now that it's a little bit more cleared off, let's get into it. So I'm going to do 40 plus 5, because that makes 45. 3 times 40, ooh, that's hard, but I know 3 times 4 is going to be 12. I add my 0 onto the end. My answer is 120, or my product. Remember, product is the answer to a multiplication problem. And then we've got 3 times 5. Oh, that one's easy. I know that one is 15. Now what do I do with these 2 numbers here and here? You see this operation symbol right there? That's what tells us what we're going to do next. So now I'm going to add 120 plus my 15. 0 plus 5 is 5. 2 plus 1 is 3. 1 plus nothing is 135. So that's how much money he needs, right? That's how much the games are going to cost. It says Grayson wants to buy 3 video games that are $45 each. I know that's how much money it's going to cost. Now, we have 90 saved so far. So what do I do with 135? I got 135 is how much it cost. I'm going to label my number. And 90 is how much we have saved. Now, if I were going to put this on a number line, which I'm going to do just that, I'm going to put those 2 numbers on a number line. Let's say this is 0, here's 100, here's 150. I would say that my 135 right over here is going to probably be about in the middle between 100 and 150. I'm going to label it 135. And then my 90, I'm going to say goes right about here. I'm going to label it 90. Now, how do I find the distance between these 2 numbers? How do I find the distance between them? What operation am I going to use to find that? I'm trying to find the distance between 2 numbers. How much is different? How much more I need to get? What do I do to get over to that way? I could add, or I could subtract to go from there to there, right? So I'm going to do that on this next page. I'm going to do 135 minus 90. 5 minus 0, pretty simple, is 5. Then we got 3 minus 9. Ooh, I know I can't do that, so I'm going to cross them out, go to my neighbor. My neighbor can give me 1. He's going to become a 0. I'm going to become a 13. 13 minus 9 is 1, 2, 3, 4. Our answer is